Welcome to a new edition of the Region 2 News Network. I realize that it's been 13 months into my time as RC before I got one of these out, but I've got some folks kind of kicking me in my rear end to get these done, and took a little technical know-how and Jack explaining a couple things and getting a few softwares on my computer, but we should be a-okay to do these from now on. I'm going to treat this video as a year-end wrap-up, and from here on out, I'm hoping to get these out as monthly wrap-ups. So you guys, let's get to some news. First of all, I'd like to thank Fleet Captain Richard Childers of the Deja Thoris for his help in getting this together, both from the help me out part and from the pester me until I do it part. So I couldn't have done this without you, Richard, and I very much appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Region 2 has been working with several charities with pushing forward the Star Trek philosophy, Let Me Help, over the last year. I've been taking a lot of these from your MSR reports, your Facebook posts, and generally just membership has been coming back and telling me how you guys are doing. If you guys want to find yourself in this little section from here forward, just make sure you put it in your MSRs, or just send me a message on Facebook or on my phone. I'll make sure to give you guys the RC address if you don't already have it. In 2015, over $7,000 was raised from various charities by the ships of Region 2. For instance, the USS Relentless made several donations to No Kid Hungry and to the food bank in their area. The USS Tiberius made platelet donations to community blood centers in Florida. The USS Hayes made a donation and participated in a walk to benefit the MS Society. Made donations to Kara, our local animal rescue home. We participated and volunteered for a diabetes walk, and we made a Christmas donation for Toys for Tots. The USS Harry Mudd is participating in work days at a local children's home where they're helping to decorate a space-themed room for children without a home. They also held a penny vote to help fundraise for that home. The USS Haven held a charity drive for the Second Harvest Food Bank. The USS Republic hosted a fall sci-fi charity putt-putt, which was a putt challenge benefiting the Bread of Life food ministry. The Deja Thoris held a Good Samaritan food distribution event. The Exeter held a Toys for Tots donation at Christmas. And you might also recall that at Summit we were able to help support the Rulans during their time of need after losing everything to a house fire, and we were able to give them $1,000 thanks to the generous giving of all of Region 2 at our Summit in Daytona Beach. As far as region news and events, we have the Region 2 Summit this month, February 26th to the 28th at Navarre, Florida. It's going to be hosted by the USS Harry Mudd, and it's going to be in the Days, Inns, and Suites, the 8700 Navarre Parkway. In addition to the Region 2 Summit, we also have Treklana, hosted by the USS Republic, which will be April 15th through the 17th, and it's going to be at the Doubletree by Hilton in Atlanta North Lake. The last item on my radar is the Klingon Feast 2016 in Daytona Beach, Florida. It's going to be held September 30th through October 2nd in the La Playa Resort, where our previous summit was held. If you have any other events you'd like added to our calendar or to these news reports, I'd be happy to have them. Just send them to me on Facebook or in my email at the address I'll provide at the end of this video. We had a few regional vacancies this year. I had my Vice RC recently stepped down due to some personal health issues, and I wish Chris all the best. In his absence, I've decided to choose Bruce Dolan of the USS Harry Mudd as my new Vice RC. He has been a constant in my Starfleet life, and he's really kind of put his hand on my shoulder to kind of direct me in ways that I can never thank him enough, and I really think that by giving him this position, it's going to help me both mentally and physically, because he can be places that I can't. In Zone 3, we had Barbara Paul step down, and Brian Teskey of the USS Deja Thoris has offered his hand at helping with the zone, and I have okayed him as my new zone coordinator. Also, Barbara Paul stepped down as our Chief of Awards, and I have chosen Alex Gibson of the USS Neptune, and he has chosen his Vice Chief, Richard Trulson. I wish them all the luck, and they've got about 3 weeks to get all of the awards together for the new summit. Current financial state in the region before a few region summit payments go in and a few things, payments for international conference go out. The current standing balance is $3,543.14. With that, I'll leave you guys, and I should be seeing you at the end of February for yet another Region 2 News Network. Everybody, on and ever upward. I'd like to thank everyone for kind of hanging in there. This is the first time I've ever done anything of this type. I've got some background noise I'm going to try to cut out. You'll probably notice a few jump cuts when I realized that the door was open, had some sunshades on my head after going to get in the mail, that sort of thing. So I'll get better at it if you guys will just keep watching.